I'm Summer Huntington of Mace Vinyasa and Shala, and today I'm out at our 6-day training retreat, and I'm interviewing Coach Robyn.
Hi, I'm Coach Robyn. I've been studying Steel Mace Vinyasa for the past 5 years. First found Summer on YouTube and then met her in person. It was super stoked to learn the form as a dancer and a yoga instructor, and was just really inspired by the strength building aspect of the whole thing. And then I decided to go through the 100-hour and fell in love with it, and now I teach it in Seattle.
Awesome. Yeah. So Robyn, I'm curious, how many live events have you attended, like including seminars, workshops, retreats that had Steel Mace Vinyasa in them?
Yeah, I think this is my 4th live in person. This is my first retreat, but 4th seminar.
Awesome. What do you think so far of the retreat? I'm just curious, how has it helped you deepen your Steel Mace Vinyasa practice?
Yeah, so this is the first time I've integrated clubs and staff into my Steel Mace practice, and it all is kind of clicking in a new way in this experience, especially with just like getting hand to hand somebody attacking me and me actually blocking and really feeling the impact of that. And now when I'm training Steel Mace Vinyasa, it's like the ability to like activate my lats makes a lot more sense when I'm thinking about like when people are striking me, I have to do that in order to not get hurt. And so it's really integrating a lot more of like the fundamentals that I teach, but in a whole new way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
There was this reel that you reshared the other day. You're like, I'm totally getting it now on day one. Curious, coming from a yoga background, because I know you have a yoga 200-hour and 500-hour?
500.
Yeah, she's a 500-hour yoga teacher training background prior to doing her 100-hour Steel Mace Vinyasa certification. Coach Robyn's also been a Steel Mace Vinyasa facilitator on the actual team, and she teaches movement labs every week. She co-assists at seminars. Tell us a little bit about your interpretation of Warrior One with block, and feel free to like model it or demo for our watchers who are curious.
Totally.
About what the origins of Warrior One actually are.
Yeah. So Warrior One, this like wide base of support, we teach it like this: shoulders packed, locking in, back leg glued on, super stable base. But this week, when we've been like getting hit from above with a staff right here, it's the way that everything is angled this way. The energy just runs down all the way through my back foot. And
let's do that again.
Yeah.
Go ahead and go that way. All right, hold that. Lean forward just a little bit. So here we want to generate as much ground reaction force as we can. Keep going.
So when I'm getting hit from right here, I don't feel it in my spine. I don't feel it in my wrists. I feel like the sensation travel all the way down through my back foot. And so that's kind of like what made things click of like, oh, this is an actual warrior stance, turns out. To like protect yourself and be super stable and grounded in that position. So yeah, it was like nice to actually feel that from the force of the staff. And now when I'm holding this, it just, I feel a lot more solid in that position than
Awesome.
ever.
Cool. Yeah. Come on over. Is there anything that you would tell a yogi? Because I know a lot of yogis are really apprehensive about like violence or weaponry. For me, I think of building resilience, and especially nervous system resilience, when you train hand-to-hand combat in a safe environment with professionals. Like Mark has trained many wemen with staff for many years in Hollywood. His clients were Hollywood actresses who he was training to be in fight scenes, like actual like stunt weapons training. So it's very high level training. Yeah. Anything you would tell to a yogi who's considering coming, but they're kind of like, I don't know about the staff stuff. I don't know about the hand-to-hand combat, or even, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. You know, I think just the confidence that it brings to know that you have the ability and strength to protect yourself, and also to move with force regardless of if you ever need to use it or not, is really empowering. And like just the stability of like, it's not even about like a person attacking you even, but like if the world is attacking you in any way, and just that ability to like get low and feel powerful. I don't know if it's totally accessible in unloaded yoga, to be honest, like without some tool in your hand, and with the integration of the staff, like the ability to walk around in the world and know like, oh, I've been in this scenario before that like I can protect myself, I think is like, it's not quite about violence. It's actually about like self-preservation and empowerment and confidence, more so than like being violent. Especially in this scenario, because like we're not aiming to hurt each other. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, and just to piggyback on that, if you're a yogi who's considering doing still mace vinyasa as maybe a starting point, maybe you're not ready to come out to a retreat, but you really want to learn how to integrate maybe a 5-pound still mace, or maybe you're just starting with a wooden dowel. Still mace vinyasa is designed to be super accessible. We can regress everything. Every movement, every exercise, every conditioning drill has a regression for a reason to help you ease into it and eventually build strength over time. So I would say if you're on the fence about getting started, get yourself a mace. I've got plenty of YouTube tutorials, check it out. And then if you're curious about getting your 100-hour Still Mace Vinyasa teacher training certification, I have a 50-hour and a 100-hour online. These are certifications that run all year long. Leave a comment below, check out the Shala website under teacher training, and reach out if you're curious.
Hope to see you there.